Active. The qualification session is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway F1 reversed in Indianapolis, USA. The wind speed is 3 km/h from the south. Juan Martin Botero is first. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia is 6th up 0.17. Santiago Idarraga from Spain is 3rd up 0.11. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is 2nd up 0.11. Juan Martin Acuna from Colombia is P1. Juan Martin Botero is P2 up 0.11. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 7th up 0.22. Minutes remaining in the session. Santiago Idarraga is 4th up 0.13. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 7th up 1.98. Santiago Idarraga is P5 up 0.51. Santiago Idarraga improved his P5 with a 1:18.659. 1.519 off pole. J.Enriquez from Colombia is 6th up 1.26. J.Enriquez is provisional pole with a 1:18.165. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 4th up 0.55. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is provisional pole with a 1:17.946. Santiago Idarraga is P6 up 0.26. Santiago Idarraga improved is 5th with a 1:18.267. 1.127 off pole. J.Enriquez is P4 up 0.13. Andres Camilo Cardona from Colombia is 6th up 0.27. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2 up 0.36. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is provisional pole with a 1:17.643. Camilo Gomez from Colombia is 7th up 0.20. Juan Martin Botero is 3rd. Juan Martin Acuna is P1 up 0.02. Best lap is a 1:17.140. Juan Martin Botero is 3rd up 0.10. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Andres Camilo Cardona from Colombia is P6 up 0.12. Juan Martin Acuna is P1. Andres Camilo Cardona is P6 up 0.02. Juan Martin Acuna is first up 0.10. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is second up 0.15. Santiago Idarraga is P5 up 0.11. Santiago Idarraga improved his fourth with a 1:18.154. 1.014 off pole. Juan Martin Botero is third. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2 up 0.11. Leonardo Bustamante from Colombia is eighth. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2 up 0.11. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is P3 up 0.10. Camilo Gomez is 7th. Best lap is a 1:21.315. 4.175 off pole. Andres Camilo Cardona is P6 up 0.01. J.Enriquez is 5th up 0.13. Best lap is a 1:18.165. 1.025 off pole. Andres Camilo Cardona is P6 up 0.24. Andres Camilo Cardona improved his P6 with a 1:18.331. 1.191 off pole. Camilo Gomez is 8th up 0.32. Juan Martin Botero is P3 up 0.41. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2 up 0.10. J.Enriquez is P5 up 0.16. Juan Martin Acuna is P1 up 0.11. J.Enriquez is P5 up 0.10. Juan Martin Botero is 3rd up 0.34. Best lap is a 1:18.046. 0.906 off pole. J.Enriquez is 5th. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Juan Martin Botero is P3. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is second. Best lap is a 1:17.643. .503 off pole. Juan Martin Botero is P3 up 0.11. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is second. The race session is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway F1 reversed in Indianapolis, USA. The wind speed is 7 km/h from the south. Director entering the pits is 16th. Juan Martin Acuna is P1. Race start. Juan Martin Acuna is first. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia is second. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is third. Andres Camilo Cardona from Colombia is P4. Santiago Santiago Idarraga from Spain is 5th. Bustamante from Colombia is P7. Leonardo Bustamante passed Santiago Idarraga for 5th. Santiago Idarraga is 6th. Santiago Idarraga lost 6th to J.Enriquez. J.Enriquez from Colombia is 6th, 0.1 ahead of Santiago Idarraga. J.Enriquez lost 6th to Santiago Idarraga. Andres Camilo Cardona is P3, 0.5 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. J.Enriquez is P7, 0.5 behind Santiago Idarraga. Juan Pablo Aristizabal on lap 2 is 2nd, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez entering the pits is P7. Andres Camilo Cardona is P3, 0.4 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Andres Camilo Cardona was 0.7 faster last lap. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.5 ahead of Andres Camilo Cardona. J.Enriquez exiting pits. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is P4, 2.2 ahead of Leonardo Bustamante. Leonardo Bustamante is 5th, 0.2 behind Juan Martin Botero. Leonardo Bustamante passed Juan Martin Botero for 4th. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is P5 battling Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Martin Botero lost P5 to Santiago Idarraga. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.4 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Pablo Aristizabal passed Juan Martin Acuna for P1. Juan Martin Acuna from Colombia is 2nd, 0.4 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Martin Botero is 6th, 0.4 behind Santiago Idarraga. Santiago Idarraga was 1.9 faster last lap. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 0.1 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero is 6th, 0.7 behind Santiago Idarraga. Santiago Idarraga was 2.2 faster last lap. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez entering the pits is 8th. Juan Martin Botero is P6, 0.5 behind Santiago Idarraga. Juan Pablo Aristizabal on lap 5 is P2, 0.1 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez exiting pits. Juan Pablo Aristizabal passed Juan Martin Acuna for first. Juan Martin Acuna is second, 0.3 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Santiago Idarraga from Spain is 6th, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Botero. Juan Martin Acuna is P2, 0.5 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Martin Botero is 5th, 0.5 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Martin Botero was 0.8 faster last lap. Juan Martin Acuna is P2, 0.4 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Martin Botero on lap 7 is P5, 1.5 ahead of Santiago Idarraga. Juan Martin Acuna is second, 0.6 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Pablo Aristizabal was 0.5 faster last lap. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is P5, 0.9 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Martin Acuna is second, 0.5 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Martin Botero is P5, 0.8 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is second, 0.1 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero is 5th, 0.5 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.4 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero is 5th. Best lap is a 1:18.490. 0.327 off the fastest lap. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:18.214. 0.051 off the fastest lap. Juan Martin Botero is 5th, 0.3 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Pablo Aristizabal on lap 10 is P2, 0.4 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Santiago Idarraga from Spain is 6th, 0.6 behind Juan Martin Botero. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 0.9 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez entering the pits is P8. Juan Martin Botero is 5th, 1.3 ahead of Santiago Idarraga. Santiago Idarraga was 3.0 faster last lap. Juan Martin Botero lost P5 to Santiago Idarraga. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Andres Camilo Cardona is P3, 4.8 ahead of Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 0.4 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez exiting pits. J.Enriquez is P8. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.8 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero is P6, 2.5 behind Santiago Idarraga. Santiago Idarraga is 5th, 2.0 ahead of Juan Martin Botero. Santiago Idarraga lost P5 to Juan Martin Botero. Andres Camilo Cardona is P3. Andres Camilo Cardona entering the pits is P3. Santiago Idarraga is 6th, 0.3 behind Juan Martin Botero. Santiago Idarraga is now 5th. Andres Camilo Cardona is P6. Andres Camilo Cardona exiting pits. Juan Pablo Aristizabal on lap 14 is 2nd, 0.9 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero from Colombia is P4. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Santiago Idarraga entering the pits is P5. Santiago Idarraga is P7. Juan Martin Botero is 4th. Santiago Idarraga exiting pits. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.9 behind Juan Martin Acuna. J.Enriquez on lap 14 is P8. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 2nd, 0.8 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero on lap 17 is fourth, 3.6 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P2, 1.4 behind Juan Martin Acuna. Juan Martin Botero is fourth. Juan Martin Botero entering the pits is fourth. Leonardo Bustamante is third. Camilo Gomez from Colombia is P6. Camilo Gomez entering the pits is sixth. Juan Martin Botero exiting pits. Juan Pablo Aristizabal entering the pits is P2. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is second. Juan Martin Acuna is first. Camilo Gomez exiting pits. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is third. Juan Pablo Aristizabal exiting pits. J.Enriquez is 8th. Juan Martin Acuna entering the pits is first. Juan Martin Acuna is P1. Leonardo Bustamante is second. Leonardo Bustamante passed Juan Martin Acuna for first. J.Enriquez entering the pits is 8th. Juan Martin Acuna is P2. Juan Martin Acuna exiting pits. Juan Martin Acuna lost second to Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Santiago Idarraga is sixth. J.Enriquez exiting pits. Andres Camilo Cardona from Colombia is fourth. Leonardo Bustamante entering the pits as P1. Leonardo Bustamante is first. Santiago Idarraga is P6. Leonardo Bustamante is P4, 1.6 behind Andres Camilo Cardona. Andres Camilo Cardona was 15.1 faster last lap. Leonardo Bustamante exiting pits. Juan Martin Botero is 5th, 0.8 behind Leonardo Bustamante. Juan Martin Acuna is second. Juan Martin Botero is P5. Leonardo Bustamante is 5th. Juan Martin Acuna is P2. Leonardo Bustamante is P5. Best lap is a 1:18.939. 0.900 off the fastest lap. Juan Martin Botero is P4, 0.9 ahead of Leonardo Bustamante. Leonardo Bustamante is 5th, 1.0 behind Juan Martin Botero. Juan Martin Botero was 1.0 faster last lap. Andres Camilo Cardona is P3. J.Enriquez is 8, 1.2 behind Camilo Gomez. Santiago Idarraga is P5. J.Enriquez is 8, 0.1 behind Camilo Gomez. Juan Martin Acuna is second. J.Enriquez is 8. Leonardo Bustamante entering the pits is P8. J.Enriquez is now 7. Juan Martin Botero is 4th. Leonardo Bustamante exiting 5th. Santiago Idarraga is P5. Camilo Gomez is P6. J.Enriquez is P7. Juan Martin Botero is 4th. Leonardo Bustamante is P8. Juan Martin Botero is P4, 3.3 behind Andres Camilo Cardona. Santiago Idarraga from Spain is 5th. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P1. Best lap is a 1:18.039. 0.263 off the fastest lap. Juan Martin Acuna is P2, 2.7 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Leonardo Bustamante is 8th. Juan Martin Acuna on lap 30 is P2, 3.8 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. J.Enriquez entering the pits is 7th. Santiago Idarraga is P5. Juan Martin Botero is P4, 1.2 behind Andres Camilo Cardona. Camilo Gomez is P6. J.Enriquez exiting pits. Andres Camilo Cardona is P4, 0.1 behind Juan Martin Botero. Leonardo Bustamante is 8th, 3.5 behind J.Enriquez. Andres Camilo Cardona is fourth, 0.5 behind Juan Martin Botero. Andres Camilo Cardona passed Juan Martin Botero for P3. Juan Martin Botero is fourth, 0.2 behind Andres Camilo Cardona. Has just finished the race. Juan Pablo Aristizabal finished first. Juan Martin Acuna finished P2. Camilo Gomez finished sixth. Santiago Ibarraga finished P5. J.Enriquez finished P7. Leonardo Bustamante finished 8th. Juan Martin Botero finished 3rd. Andres Camilo Cardona finished P4.